Oh, a bit bright. Oh, right. Let's just add. Got some people to add. It's so exciting. Copy link. 1 second. Where's he gone? There we go. Monday group. Good. Lovely. Brendan, I don't know why. I don't think is it alphabetical? No, it's not alphabetical. Do you just click yes first like a sycophant? Because you're always you're always immediately adjacent to my face. So whenever I go in the order, it always goes Brendan. So as I see you now, it goes Brendan, Denise, Susan, Tia, Spencer, hang on. It won't let me scroll down. Sarah's in the corner, but she's hiding. She's had a very bad facelift. She's got to hide. I can't see anybody else. Oh well. Good. Right, off you go, Brendan. I should go outside because it's sunny. I should go outside because it's sunny. I should go outside because it's sunny.
Je devrais sortir dehors parce qu'il fait beau.
Je devrais sortir dehors. Yeah? Dehors parce qu'il fait beau. Notice, Spencer, we are in the conditional. We are in the would tense. I should in French is the same as I would have to. The verb is devoir. It is an irregular. We are not saying devoirais. We are saying devrais. So je devrais sortir dehors. To be honest with you, je devrais sortir, or je devrais aller dehors, or je devrais sortir, because sortir is go out, really. So it's kind of a bit of repetition. Parce qu'il fait du soleil. So put your mouth together. Je devrais aller dehors. Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau. Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau. Teeth together, off you go, Brendan. Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
Are we saying sortir or sortir?
Oui, je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
Good. Don't have a micropause between two clauses. Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau. Go on.
Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
Sortir or sortir. So you're giving me a very successful vowel twang on E. Spencer, all we've got to do is get our voice to cross the room. Hon, he, hon, he, hon. We're using a hon, we're using a he, we're not using any mouth or throat. Je devrais sortir. But if we've got a successful E, Brendan, I need to sortir. Okay, je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau. Go on.
Je devrais sortir.
Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm in front of you. Don't do this. Yeah. Go.
Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
Good. A little bit less well spoken. Ouais, je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
Je devrais sortir parce qu'il fait beau.
That's it, on the chest. Make your air, make your sound, make your vibration from the chest, not in the mouth. I thought of you the other day, Brendan. I was watching Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino, or just the bit with the lovely music. Do you know the bit with the violin when he dances that girl round? Look at it, people. It's a very, very, very popular piece of tango music called Por una cabeza, for a head. And it's the bit when Al Pacino he just keeps his eyes diagonally the whole time because he's blind in the movie. It made me think of you speaking. So Brendan's second sentence, I watched a film which made me think of you. I watched a film which made me think of you. I'm here.
Okay, you're there. J'ai regardé un film. J'ai regardé un film.
Tell me your thoughts. What are your thoughts now? What are your options?
Made me think of you.
Which made me think of you?
À laquelle.
Stand still. Smack yourself somewhere that will leave a mark. Listen. Right. A series of points, people. Point number 1. Get over the fact that I'm saying that or which. That is a relative pronoun issue in English. It is basically that which is what is known as a disposable clause. Oh, I watched a film. I watched a film which made me think about you. The sentence would have still worked without the which made me think of you. That's why we use which as opposed to that formally. Yeah, but nobody English speaking would know that really unless they worked in language. Really, it's not what's taught nowadays. We just go with the. I watched a film that made me think of you. We even use it for people, don't we? Oh, the man that lives opposite me, the man that I love. I wouldn't say it with that tone of voice. He's very special, but like, you know, do you see what I'm saying? But strictly speaking, we've got with, whom, that, and which are the relative pronouns in English. So firstly, get on top of the fact that you are saying which to link to an idea. And when in French, we've got the dude on the left doing the verb on the right, which word do we use, Brendan?
The dude on the...
When the thing that you've just said is doing the verb on the right, what word goes in the middle?
Qui.
Thank you. So you guys want to use lequel, laquelle, quel, and all of this crap. When do I tell you to use that? When, as we've said on many an occasion, when the quel is referring to another noun. Yeah, I've bought a new machine gun. Guns are stupid and wrong. Don't kill me, YouTube. I bought a new machine gun to go and visit Brendan with. You know, with which I'm going to assassinate Brendan. Which being the machine gun. Which one? Referring to the machine gun. Mitraillette. Yeah. Do you understand? When which is referring to a noun which is not stated, that is your lequel, laquelle, laquelle. The machine gun, which was more expensive in the catalogue, you've got the machine gun present. Your which is linking you to the verb on the right. Do you understand that concept, Brendan? Yep. All right. So not all witches are the same. To quote Glinda, are you a good witch or a bad witch? Yeah, there are fucking different kind of witches. Yeah. So it's like there's which links. Yeah. And there's which refers to a noun. Which boy? Quel garçon? Which one? Referring to a noun. Lequel? The pen with which I signed the contract, still referring to the pen. Le stylo avec lequel. You know, this is the he gave me the pen which was most beautiful or something. Alors lui, il m'a donné le stylo qui était. The only other thing you need to know, Brendan, is when we use qui, but when we don't use qui, we use something similar. So which refers to the previous noun. What refers to the previous idea? We've done this loads. Not key, similar, but...
Qui.
Thank you. So, Brendan has brought, speak English, Luke. Brendan has bought a new table, which is beautiful, meaning the table is beautiful, as opposed to, oh, Brendan's brought a new table, which is brilliant, because I'm sick of blood eating off my legs when I go around Brendan's. So, in other words, which, when it refers to the previous noun, will be qui. Which, when it refers to the previous concept. You know, Spencer's going to join us, which is brilliant. Yeah, I'm not saying Spencer is brilliant. Not yet. He will be. I'm not saying Spencer's brilliant. I'm saying the fact that Spencer's going to join us is brilliant. So do you see that that is referring to the previous idea? Yeah? And that is not qui, but give me the two words again.
Qui.
Good. So just say for me, Luke has bought a new table, which is perfect. Luke has bought a new table, which is perfect. Because, you know, now you can snort your Charlie, you know, without doing it off your lap. Off you go, Brendan. So off you go. Luke has bought a new table, which is perfect. Can you give me the first one, meaning it's the table that's perfect? Off you go.
Luc a acheté une nouvelle table ce qui est...
But when you're saying the bloody table is perfect, are you referring to the previous noun or the previous concept?
Oh,
right, look at me, you've lost me. Look at me, look at me. Luke has bought a new table. We're just going to talk about the table, which is perfect. The table's perfect. Luke's bought a new table. We're putting the whole action of Luke buying a table. The fact that Luke bought a table is perfect. Do you understand how that is referring to the previous idea as a whole? Yeah?
Yeah.
No, you're not. Let's go again. Luke Luke found my dad's old diary, which is interesting, meaning the diary is interesting. Yeah? Luke found my dad's old diary, which is interesting because we'd looked every bloody where we could, meaning it's interesting that Luke found my dad's diary. The whole previous sentence is now what's being encapsulated in the which. Do you get that difference?
Yes.
So when we just refer to the one noun, qui, when we refer to the previous idea, ce qui. So go back, Brendan has bought, let's say Luke, we should not talk about that. Luke has bought a new table, which is perfect, meaning the table is perfect. Off you go.
Luc a acheté une nouvelle table, ce qui est parfait.
Look at me! Which one am I going to fucking use when I'm referring to a single noun? The qui or the suki? Don't be thick. Okay, let me help you one more time. Qui refers to the previous noun. Ce qui refers to the previous concept. I'm going to make it really easy for you, Bren. Which is longer between qui and ce qui? At the risk of being patronizing, but we are on attempt number 5, my love. Which is longer? Qui or ce qui? Which is a longer concept?
Qui.
So think about it, that the idea is a longer concept than the one bloody noun. Yeah? Table. The fact that Brendan has bought a table. So the one word table, or the one noun, shorter word, which will be, what's the shorter option?
Qui.
Thank you. The fact that Brendan bought a bloody table that he's going to eat out of a dog bowl if he keeps behaving like one, what's that going to be?
Ce qui.
That's it. So the first example you're going to give me is the table is perfect. Oh, Luke's bought a new table, which is perfect. It goes beautifully with everything else in his, in the dungeon. Off you go. So Luke has bought, because I treat my guards well. It's just you lot get chained up. So Luke has bought a new table, which is perfect. Have a go.
Luc a acheté une nouvelle table qui est parfait.
Now, the table is feminine. And because qui links to the noun, what's going to happen to the parfait?
Parfait.
Say it for me normally, like you're not giving birth. Go on.
Parfait.
Good. Close your mouth. Luc a acheté une nouvelle table qui est parfaite. Go.
Luc a acheté une nouvelle table qui est...
Hand on titties. Push through on the chest. No stopping with the pushing on the chest. Go at your own pace. If you're not ready, stay on the previous word. No race. No race. Luc a acheté une nouvelle table qui est parfaite. Blur it for me. Go on.
Luc a acheté une nouvelle table qui est parfaite.
Good, but you're holding back slightly. You're not working off your chest. Now, Luke has bought a new table, which is perfect because we've got somewhere to stick our pizza on. What word is going to go here? Qui or?
Ce qui.
Thank you. Is that gendered? No. Off you go. Luke's bought a new table, which is perfect.
Luc a acheté une nouvelle table.
Nouvelle. We're on attempt number 7.
Ah oui, nouvelle table. Ce qui est parfait.
Good. Now notice another person could jump in with ce qui, or you could have it after a pause. Oui, alors j'ai décidé de venir le voir, Luke. I decided to come and see him. Ouais, ce qui est parfait parce que tu vois, j'étais censé aller à Londres, which is, perfect because I'm supposed to be in London. Or someone else could go, oh, do you know what? So I'm going to go and see Luke. I am. Oh, well, alors, ce qui est parfait parce que tu m'avais dit que tu serais à Londres. You told me that you'd be in London. Notice, Spencer, serait à Londres. A regular sir. We don't say être, we say sir. But the slogan, we're introducing Spencer to our slogans. The slogan for the wood tense, you're in the wood. Get the link. You're in the wood. You're looking around the wood. What can we see? Brendan dogging the back of a tree or something. Whatever, like people in the car watching him. Okay. I know where you moved to France. The local police asked you to leave. But the fact is, there we are. We're in the wood. There's a wood. The laugh of recognition, Brendan. I know it well. You're in the wood. Ray. A ray of light coming down. Yeah, a ray of light. So if you're going to would, not would have, but would, most verbs will end in ray. Mangerai, danserai, couperai, whatever. Rion, rie for non, for everybody else. Nous and vous. Good, lovely. Let's go to Denise. Good. Denise, your hair looks full of volume and life. Lovely. you look like L'Oréal, parce que je le vaux bien. Copy me with your gums and teeth together. L'Oréal, parce que je le vaux bien.
Parce que je veux bien.
I want the brand as well, and I want the whole thing off your chest. L'Oréal, parce que je le vaux bien.
L'Oréal, parce que je veux bien.
Lovely. Which is L'Oréal, because I'm worth it. Yeah, that's what it is. Vaut is from which verb?
Vouloir.
Valoir.
Valoir.
Where we get value from. Yeah? I can see Susan writing down. No pens. We have brains. We don't need pens. Je le vaux bien. Sister verb of vouloir and falloir. So, il veut, il voulait, slogan for the was tense Spencer, find the new form, rip off the bollocks and stick on a. So, voulons, nous voulons, I wanted was tense, je voulais, valoir to be worth, valant, we are worth, valet was tense. Falloir to be necessary. We don't have fallon. We don't have a new form for valoir. It's just always il faut. But the form would be il fallait. The future, vaudra, faudra, voudra. The would, faudrait, voudrait. So it's the sister verb, isn't it? Il a, Denise, what's the past participle of falloir? Il a fallu. Lovely. What would the past participle be of vouloir? Il a voulu. And what would it be of valoir? Il a
valu.
That's it. All right. Great. Other expressions would be ça vaut la peine. It's worth the effort. Yeah. Ça vaut l'effort. Ça vaut la peine. Great. So, good. Thank you for telling me, Luke. I'm proud of it. Yes, Luke, I've made an effort today with my hair. Thank you for telling me, Luke, which is in the past. I'm proud of it.
Merci pour ma...
Systems, bitches, systems. What word comes after merci if we are thanking someone for a verb? Merci what? Merci.
Merci d'avoir.
Stand still. Just do it section by section. Which word comes after merci if we're thanking people for a verb? De or pour? Which one?
De.
Which?
De.
Say for me the correct vowel.
De.
There. No, give me with the correct vowel.
De.
No, keep going down.
Oh, okay. De.
Thank you. Like je, de, not da. Da would be D apostrophe A. All right. Good. Lovely. Yes. If we are thanking someone for something that they have done, we don't go de into the infinitive. We go de into the auxiliary infinitive. Do we not, Denise? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean if you say merci de and then the verb in the infinitive? It's like, please do that, isn't it? Mm. Yes? So would you please say, please come at 4 o'clock, which hasn't happened yet. Please come at 4 o'clock.
Merci de venir à 16 heures.
I really enjoyed the slide and I really enjoyed the difference in twang between merci de... Twang and a twang and a twang and a twang. There's no sound in French which doesn't twang. Oui, alors merci de venir à 16 heures. That's all you'll be left with. That was nice. Thank you for coming at 4 o'clock. We don't need a cough every time. It's your tick. Don't do it. Short of a doctor's note, I don't want to cough every time. Off you go. Thank you for coming at 4 o'clock, which has already happened.
Merci pour être
Stand still. Did you, in possession of an American passport, just tell me that merci has de after it for a verb? Did you just tell me that?
I did.
Did you also just confirm that if we are thanking someone for something that has happened, it will go de into auxiliary infinitive? Did you just tell me that?
Yes, I did.
I didn't insult you, but I'm now going to. Well, let me patronize you. What are the two infinitive forms of the auxiliaries?
Avoir and être.
Can you pronounce them without vocal frying? Can you say them with the correct vowel?
Avoir, être.
Why would you not choose to use that gorgeousness? Well done. So in other words, we're going to have at some point merci de, not necessarily straight away in all events. We might have a pronoun, but then we're going to have one of avoir and we're going to have one of être. Is everybody on board with that? Yeah, bottom line number 6 when it gets to Spencer to do that. So present, was, will, would, subjunctive infinitive, no auxiliary. Yeah, present, was, will, would, subjunctive infinitive, auxiliary. Yeah, okay. So in other words, with bottom line number 6. So would you please say for me, thank you for coming. Don't fuck it up. Look at me on to Denise. Which auxiliary do we, speaking London, Luke, which auxiliary do we have if we're going into the past and the verb is to come?
Être.
Good. Watch this with me. Watch me do the top 6 and the bottom 6. No, you can do the top 6 and the bottom 6. Say for me, he comes.
Il vient.
I don't need get into it straight away. He was coming.
Il venait.
I don't need you go il and you wait on il. Don't do for me. Go straight into it. He, go again, present tense, he comes.
Il vient.
Good job. Give me the twang. Il vient. Move your twang. Don't go into the throat. Il vient. He was coming. Go.
Il venait.
Good. Enjoy moving your twang. Il venait. Send it forward. It's 2 meters away from you, or a couple of feet. Yeah. He will come. Move your twang. Don't move your throat.
Il viendra.
Lovely. Il viendra. Send it forward. Send it forward. He would come.
Il viendrait.
Don't fall off the consonants.
Il viendrait.
That's it. Il viendrait. Lovely. It's interesting that he's coming. It's interesting that he's coming.
C'est intéressant qu'il vienne.
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 Subjunctive, not the same as the day, but it's a subjunctive. Okay. Don't worry, Spencer. We'll do it very shortly. File for Spencer. Insert file. Want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, emotional. Here the word subjunctive. Want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, emotional. Good. Construction method for building the subjunctive for Spencer. Don't write shit down, Spencer. I will completely send you what you need. Don't be writing notes. Don't be whatever. Get away from the visual. You've got more than enough of that with OU. You don't want that. You want to be in your brain. Subjunctive creation. Oh, hang on. I need the cable. Subjunctive creation. Spencer is normal verbs are the same apart from eon and ea, which we've just heard in the was. So Luke wants me to eat. Luke wants you to eat. Luke veut que je mange, que tu manges, qu'il mange, que nous mangions, que vous mangez. Only 2 that are going to be different. If we're in a soft, hard verb, you'll get that in the grammar section, which is method 1, which is the normal verb type. So A or soft hard. Sortir. So sort, sortant, sortez, sort. That's soft and hard. The subjunctive is everybody's hard. Snigger. Sort, sortillant, sortier, sort. So everybody's hard, and once again we're using eon and ea. That's basically how we build the subjunctive, isn't it, guys? Irregulars are irregulars. Soit, soyons, soyez, soit. Aon, aaa. I, allion, allié, I. Remember group, we don't do anything weird with the nous and the vous, but that's our subjunctive. So in other words, then Denise to say for me, it's interesting that he's coming. Il est intéressant. Il est intéressant. Teeth together.
Il est intéressant qu'il vienne.
Vienne.
Vienne. Yeah. Vienne.
Vienne. Don't nod. You can nod all you want, but it isn't the vowel I wanted. Say for me, vienne.
Vienne.
Thank you. Listen to the 2. Viens, vienne. Viens, vienne. Yeah. Italien, italienne. You know, Mussolini, Italien. Monica Bellucci, italienne. Yeah. Good. What's the top line for the infinitive? Which one do we practice it on?
For which verb?
You tell me. Which verb have we just been playing with?
Venir.
And which number are we up to, having just done the subjunctive?
We just did the top line and the subjunctive.
We haven't. Yeah, that's right. So which one have we got left to do?
The infinitive.
Which would be practiced with which expression in our practice mode?
Après avoir venu.
Bitches, all of you.
Oh.
Avant, before, after.
Right.
Before. Right. Think about it, people. Before, after. Could that be more straightforward? Avant, before, après. So the top line doesn't have to be Does it? Doesn't have to be. There's loads of other versions. We've just done merci, which uses an infinitive, haven't we? We've used son, which uses an infinitive, doesn't it? But an infinitive on the main verb, which one are we practicing with, please? Avant. And say for me, off you go.
Avant venir.
What?
Avant venir.
You piss me off. We can't say that in French, can we? How much? We've done whole lessons on this. Sit in the naughty corner on your hands. Sit in the naughty corner on your hands. Tia. Tia. What's before coming?
Avant de venir.
Good. We need a de. Everybody point at Denise. Everybody. Go on, put their fingers up to the middle of the screen. Go on, point, go on. Point or I won't have you back next week. Go on, point. Everybody point. Let her feel the bloody shame. We've done a whole pigging lesson on avant and après. Quick reminder, if it's the same bastard, avant de plus verb. If it's not the same person, avant que. What comes after avant que, Denise?
The avant que.
What comes after avant que? The
subjunctive.
What would we do with après if it was the same person? Après
avoir.
Or après.
Après être.
And if it were a different person, we'd have après.
Après que.
And does that take subjunctive?
Après que. Not après. No.
No, just half of France think it does, but it doesn't. That's right. Had whole lessons on that. So top line then, Denise, before coming, hurry up. Same line.
Starting from the beginning again.
No, the infinitive. Before coming, I'm giving you the words. Before coming, go.
Avant de venir.
Thank you. Bottom line straight away. Redeem yourself. You're wearing a mantle of shame despite your marvellous hair. Go, he came.
Il est...
I don't need go, he came.
Il est venu.
Good.
Il était venu.
In the middle.
Il sera venu. Il serait venu. Il soit venu.
Don't ever just say the subjunctive off the bat. It needs... The other four exist. The other four exist. The number 6 exists, or it exists at the start of a phrase. You cannot start an expression, il soit venu. You can't start an expression, il soit venu. The subjunctive will be the... There's a few very rare poetic things which, like, or the cheeky subjunctive where you'll be like, que tu sois là, that you be there. Be there at 6 o'clock, you know, fine. But generally, the subjunctive is the, you know, not the dominant clause, it's the subordinate clause. Yes, so don't ever go straight into it. Off you go. Bottom line, as we've been taught to do.
Il est venu, il était...
No. The bottom line subjunctive with the dominant clause at the beginning. What do we practice the subjunctive with? That you've just done beautifully on the top line.
Il est intéressant qu'il soit venu.
Lovely. So it's interesting he came. Yeah. Next, the one that I'm interested in. So subjunctive with an auxiliary. All the way along the bottom line so far, Denise. Il est venu, il était venu, il sera venu, il serait venu. What auxiliary did we have?
Être.
So are we going to change auxiliary now?
No.
Are we going to change past participle now?
No.
That, Spencer, is the word after the have or the be. So j'ai fini, fini, je past participle. Je suis sorti, sorti, je past participle. Any of the conjugations you have where you have a have or a be in the middle, Spencer, the last word will be the same. Je suis sorti, j'étais sorti, je serai sorti, je serai sorti, whatever it would be. So do it for me with venir, Denise. So what would be after coming, assuming it was the same person?
Après être venu.
Good. So now say for me, thank you for coming.
Merci d'être venu.
D'être or d'être?
D'être.
Thank you. Reminding you all, merci de plus auxiliary plus past tense. Good. Susan, I don't want to get sucked into the maelstrom of merci de me l'avoir donné, thank you for giving it me, but that would be the pattern, wouldn't it? Merci de, I'm in the past, so I've got to go avoir or être. If I had a pronoun, Susan, just complete the poems, bits before.
Pieces except before.
No, you keep your own bits and pieces to yourself. You
bits before verbs.
Thank you, bits before verbs.
Except before infinitive.
That's exactly right. Oh, she's mucky, isn't she, Brendan? So bits before verbs except before the infinitive, which means which means Tia's laughing. You can tell she doesn't get out. Which it's the quiet ones you have to watch. It's the quiet ones. So basically, merci de plus avoir or être could happily have a pronoun before that. Good. We'll come back to that. Good. So Susan, Luke, I enjoyed what Denise did. It was interesting. I enjoyed what, apart from the mistake, I enjoyed what Denise did. It was interesting.
Luke, je suis amusé.
Pause. We've had this before. People, listen to Auntie Lukey. I enjoyed myself. Je me suis amusé. The reflexive verb, amusé. One could, I suppose, say ça m'a amusé. That amused me. One could. We tend to say that the thing pleased me. What is the verb to please, please, Auntie Susan?
Plaisir.
That is
plaire.
noun. What are you going to change your answer?
Plaire.
Plaire. Nice pronunciation. Ça me plaît, ça me plaisait, ça me plaira, ça me plairait. Il est intéressant que ça me plaise avant de me plaire. All of the bottom line, ça m'a. What's the past tense of plaire? Ça m'a plu. And again?
Ça m'a plu.
Good. So ça m'avait plu. That had pleased me. That will have pleased me. Come later, that will have made him happy. Ça lui aura plu. That would have pleased him. Ça lui aurait plu. Yeah? Good. Notice plu is also really the past tense of another verb. Anybody, any idea what plu is the past tense of? It's another verb beginning with pl.
Le voir.
That's it. All right. Great. So, in other words, I really like what I really enjoyed what Denise did. Ce que Denise a fait m'a plu. Switch it round. Or, I really enjoyed what Denise did. Ça m'a plu. Ce que Denise a fait. That pleased me. That which Denise did. That's the way that we did it. So just play for me a little bit with player, if you don't mind, Susan. So say for me, I enjoy walking on the beach. I enjoy walking on the beach. The beach, Brenda, not the beach. Stay steady. I enjoy walking on the beach.
Je plais marcher.
No, pause.
Plaire? No.
Stand
Okay.
still. Stand still. What did I say starts the enjoyment thing?
Oh,
The thing
reflexive.
pleasing us. Yes. So, and I said you can either say it in full, or which word beginning with a C can you use to take its place?
Ça.
Good. Are we all freaking clear? As Auntie Lukey has told you countless times, if you think of your Spanish, Spencer, me gusta. Yeah, el pastel me gusta. Like, I like the cake. The cake is pleasing me. It's doing a verb to me. Yeah. Spencer, me gustan. Like, you know, the cakes, los pasteles me gustan. You know, well, a mí me gustan los pasteles. It's like, that's fine. In French, we don't use it as much, but we do have it. Yeah, we do. I've told you guys before. It's a common way amongst other European languages. Italian, mi piace, like it pleases me. French loves aimer, but we do have plaire. We know the freaking verb plaire because you all use it all the time. S'il te plaît. Yeah, that's from the verb plaire, if it pleases you. So we either go with the thing that's pleasing me, yeah, you know, you know, Susan is enjoying the restraints that she ordered from Amazon. You know, the restraints from Amazon are pleasing to her. You know, whatever that, you know, that's the way to do it. So your choice of whether you go with aimer or plaire, but you go the person with the aimer and you go with the thing with the plaire. And if you don't want to have to reorganize your sentence massively, I've told you, go with oui, alors ça lui plaît. Remember that the plaire verb is indirect, Auntie Susan. Yeah, so yeah, they're really enjoying learning French with Luke. Ça leur plaît d'apprendre le français avec Luke. Or, you know, apprendre le français avec Luke, you can start with an infinitive on its own. Oui, apprendre le français avec Luke. Ça leur plaît. Or apprendre le français avec Luke, leur plaît. Of course you can just do it simply. So remember which way round you're starting. Side note, people, think of it like manquer. Yeah, I miss whatever. Not going to say the name. Off you go. So lovely. So go again for me, Susan. So say for me, yeah. So say for me, I enjoy walking on the beach. Off you go. Multiple ways of doing it. Off you go.
Ça me plaît marcher sur la plage.
Yeah, ça me plaît beaucoup de marcher, you know, whatever, you know, or de me promener. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, you know, great. Good. I enjoyed it. How would you say is a one-off action? I enjoyed it.
Ça m'a plu.
Get it in your mouth again.
Ça m'a plu.
I had enjoyed it. This, Spencer, is known as the pluperfect, the plus que parfait, known as had in the middle. Had in the middle. If you are British, you will use I'd loads. If you're American, you don't tend to use it as much. A Brit says, oh, I like your t-shirt, Spencer. Yes, I bought a white one. Don't be so London. I bought a white one last week. I'd bought a blue one the week before, and I thought, you know what, go and get another one, Spence. Good idea. An American is much more likely to use adverbs of time. I really like your t-shirt, Susan. Yes, I shoplifted it this Saturday in the mall. I pretended to have an asthma attack and created a distraction. I shoplifted another one. I just said I was, you know, I wasn't very well. You know, rather than going, I had done, you know, it's just a little bit less common in American English. Both are correct, but we just tend to use the ud more in British English. French loves this tense. So it's not had on its own, like j'avais or j'ai eu. It's avait or été in the middle. And to create this tense, Spencer, the slogan is was in the middle. So you put the was tense in the middle. So if you had he has eaten, il a mangé, he had eaten, you're just going to make the word that was in the middle the was tense. The whole thing is not the was tense, the whole thing is in what we call the plus que parfait, but the auxiliary is going to be avait or été or avion or étion or aviez or étiez. So it's just the middle word is now going to be the was tense, and that is how we do had. Good. So Susan, say for me, it would have pleased me. It would have pleased me. It would have pleased me. If Luke could have left it there, it would have pleased me, but he took it away. It would have pleased me.
Ça m'aurait plu.
Good. If Luke had left the present in front of the door, it would have pleased me. If Luke had left the present in front of the door, it would have pleased me. Now I'm brave because this just invites my crying. What is this situation known as? If Luke had left the present in front of the door, it would have pleased me. What is it known as? It's known as a what?
The past.
No, I'm bored. We've done lessons.
I know. Like, no, it's not causative. It's the.
No, you can't just have.
I just forgot. I know what it was.
What does Auntie Lukey say? There's no such thing as forget. There's I didn't fucking listen. We've had a whole lesson on this. What is it called? It's not the causative. The causative is when you make someone do something. What is it called? It's called the
Oh yeah, the hypothetical past.
Which the hypothetical past. Well done, Auntie Susan, because it's past. You can't change it, can you? What would the hypothetical present be? If you forget this shit again, I will boot your ass from the group. There's a hypothetical present, like, because in this present timeline, that could happen. If you'd forgotten this last week, I would have been just as upset. So it's the hypothetical past. Which two tenses do in tandem for the hypotheticals? Was and would. On the hypothetical present, that's all we use. On the hypothetical past, we use them on the auxiliary. Agreed, Auntie Susan?
Yes.
Which two tenses do we use for the hypotheticals? Tell me, we use what?
The imperfect and the.
No, I didn't say that. What did I did? I didn't ask for that.
Oh, the was and the would.
The was
and the would.
Side note, Spencer, there's 5% of the time when was isn't in the imperfect, but you don't need to worry about that now. So was and would. And what? And when it's the present hypothetical, do we have any of the tenses going on, Auntie Susan? Are there any other tenses going on in the present hypothetical? Yes or no?
No.
Good job, you. There's just literally the first verb in the was and the second verb in the would, or vice versa. It depends where the if goes. When we get to the past hypothetical, we've got the same two tenses, but they are now on which word? They are on the
auxiliary.
Good job, you. If I'm saying, well, if Luke had left the present in front of my door, that would have made me, that would have pleased me. Are we past hypothetical or present hypothetical?
Present. No, if he would have, no, past.
We can't change it, can we?
Right.
So it's past hypothetical. You can't change the past hypothetical. You can change the present hypothetical. If Brendan did this again, I'd twat him. Brendan might not do it again. He'll have to do other things to be hit. He'll have to earn it. If Brendan had done it again, I would have twatted him. Past can't change it. Can't change it. All right. So if it's the past hypothetical, it's was and would on the auxiliary. So please translate for me. If Luke had left the present in front of my door, that would have pleased me. Translate it for me, Susan.
Si Luke avait
starts with an L for to leave. Avait
levé. No.
Starts with an L to leave, as in leave something behind, as in let.
Oh, laisser.
Carry on. Keep going. Keep the voice going. The present on my door. In front of my door.
Si Luke avait laissé le gâteau devant ma porte.
Loving the voice, loving the voice, loving the voice. Si Luc avait laissé le cadeau, not the cake, le cadeau devant ma porte.
Cadeau.
Lovely, lovely. That would have pleased me. I'd have enjoyed that. That would have pleased me. Sam.
Ça m'aurait plu.
Good. Yeah. If Luke left the present in front of my door, it would please me. Past hypothetical or present hypothetical, Auntie Susan?
Past.
Listen. If Luke left the present, right, let me teach you a really easy trick. No, let me reteach you all a trick I've taught you many times. If you can insert the word tomorrow, it makes it the present. The present hypothetical isn't happening right now. It just might. Okay? Tomorrow, if Luke left the present in front of my door, it would make me really happy. Does that make sense? Yesterday, if Luke left the present by my door, it would make me happy. Does that make sense? No. So you can't do that. So if we're on the present one, which two tenses have you just told me we're going to use in the present hypothetical?
The was.
And the
would.
Off you go. If Luke left, the one with the if gets the was, the other one gets the would. Off you go. What was the verb to leave that we've been playing with?
Laisser.
Off you go. Nice pronunciation. Give me more chest, less vocal fry. Send it forward. If Luke left the present in front of my door, that would please me. Off you go.
Si Luc laissait le cadeau devant ma porte, ça m'aura.
Stand still.
No.
Do we have a bloody auxiliary in the present hypothetical? Yes or no?
Oh, no. Okay.
There we go. I'm called cruel, sarcastic, compliments. But have I just not gone over this a lot? Have I not today said was, would, unless it's in the past one? Have I done that with you? Focus.
Yeah.
Off you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've just done si Luc laissait, no auxiliary. So do I now get to use an auxiliary on the other side?
No.
Good job, you. The verb we're using is plaire. Off you go. That would make me happy.
Ça me plaire.
What have I just told Spencer? Is that's it. Ray for wood. Good job, Susan. Yeah. All right. Final note. I have said it before. Notice English is a little bit shit. Notice that we are lazy. We don't always say, "Oh, if Spencer had have asked me, I would have sent him the resources sooner." We'll often go, "Last week, if Spencer asked me, I would send the I would I would have sent the resources sooner. So we kind of cheat and fudge the first one. You have to be very careful not to do that in French. 2 without an auxiliary, 2 with an auxiliary. Good, I'm coming to you, Tia. If I'd woken up at 8 o'clock, having slept 8 hours, I'd be in a good mood. I am in a good mood, actually. The sun was beautiful today. I'm just missing the last of it being in here. So say for me, if I'd woken up at 8 o'clock, having slept 8 hours, if I'd woken, mood. Sorry, I apologize. I'd have been in a good mood. I'd have been in a good mood.
Si je m'étais réveillée à 7 heures après avoir dormi pendant 7 heures, je serais en bonne humeur.
Are we back? Are we back? Are we back?